X, Y, and Z.
Yep.
How did that is the data,
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, I don't want to go down too deep down a rabbit hole, but being a structural thinker,
Yeah.
this is also a power building strategy.
Yeah.
It's a power building strategy, which is why people don't support it as much. With the knowledge comes the power. And then if multiple people within a community are building knowledge and skill to achieve and shape society, now that can be scary if the outcomes you want are different than the outcomes of a different power entity, but it's something to think about. And even when we see it in Africa or here in the States or in Europe or wherever, when we see that clash, it is time for a power analysis. Where's power building?
Right.
Where's power hoarded?
Yeah.
When you start having those conversations, none of this feels like conspiracy. You're like, oh yeah. If I was afraid of, being overthrown, or if I was afraid of, this agenda that's against what I'm promoting is building power, I might react that exact same way if I didn't have a little integrity about me.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, everything isn't so confusing. So, leaning into a power analysis is super important.
Yep.
And I would say the last, it's not really pushback, but I will say challenge that I experienced is gaining sponsors. We have outstanding sponsors thus far.
Yeah.
Especially the Black Future Co-op Fund, the way that they just showed up immediately. They were our very first sponsor. All of our sponsors are great, but they truly believe in power development, economic development, and leadership development across the Black community. Okay. And so they, literally put money down to make sure this happens. Yeah. It has been very difficult, especially with this being in Africa. And again, some people just didn't get it. Like, why are you doing it there? Why start there?
Yeah.
Sponsorships, I think, would be something I would say was and is very difficult.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we're being more strategic and trying to bring more awareness and find people who get it.
Gotcha. That's dope. In terms of like your sponsorship model, what does that look like?
So we have a whole pitch deck. You can attach it to you can attach it to this, but we have different tiers right now. Okay. We are fundraising specifically for the conference, and just first things first, not even just the organization at large, although we are welcoming sponsorships.
Okay.
For whatever you want to sponsor.
Put it out there.
Yes, we are welcoming it. But we really want to be intentional about having a meaningful and powerful convening of experts and leaders in Ghana, December 17th through the 20th, 2025.
Okay.
And we have different tiers that people can sponsor. They can contact me directly.
Okay.
Or check it out, diasporadistrict.com.
Okay. And then the outcomes, like what's the outcomes for this specific conference?
Yeah. So I have a few outside of the foundational goals and outcomes. One is to create strategic public-private partnerships.
Okay.
That way, there are different organizations that are actually meeting who they need to meet, either through us or on their own at this conference, to start opening doors and creating programs and or investments or opportunities. What makes sense within that partnership.
Gotcha.
So we can get more of us into that industry.
Okay.
Again, either through an entrepreneurial pathway or an entrepreneurial pathway. Secondly would be policy reform. We're also bringing in experts in different political positions so we can start talking about and assessing both on let's say a state level, but also an organizational level. How can we put the right policies in place to reach different outcomes, with these sorts of considerations.
Gotcha.
And the third outcome is changed curriculum, change educational operations. So within the education system, we're asking folks in different industries in politics to make different investments.
Yeah.
But what are we doing on the education side? So what are we going to change now that we've learned what we just learned?
Yeah.
Now that we have these public-private partnerships.
Yeah.
And so those are the three main goals of
Okay.
this conference.
That's awesome. I guess through the PPP programs and whatnot that you guys are doing, like, do you, how are you guys like measuring like those outcomes? You guys have like, are you putting the data points into some sort of like system?
So again, because I know how to recruit a team, so we actually have some folks who do that type of work,
Let's
and they're
go.
building. Yeah,
Let's go.
we're bringing them in, and they're building
Yeah.
that out for us
Love it.
as we speak, and they will be tracking these things. And
Nice.
the nice part about the conference is it's not going to be one of those like huge conferences where you can't even remember who you just saw
Right.
yesterday.
Yeah.
It'll be intimate enough
That's good.
that we are community building and again power building.
Yeah.
We continuously say this is more than a conference, it's a movement.
Yeah.
So we want to also be able to use that data to follow up
Nice.
with the different folks at the conference and say, all right, what connections did you make? What connections do you still need from here?
Yeah.
Let's do some great work. And that's going to be what they're incorporating in their KPIs too, in terms of like what actions
That's awesome.
actually came out of this.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm excited.
Thank you.
We're supposed to be in Ghana in December as well, so I definitely plan on making it. You know, by God's grace, that I have to work it out with my kids' schools, but
Okay, please, it's gonna be great. I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
yeah, no, that's awesome. Do you have any like partners currently that you're working with that you want to shout out? That've been doing some
Yeah.
good stuff with y'all.
Yeah. So, well, actually, you know what? Who I was gonna shout out, we'll do that next time.
Okay, all right, okay,
Some things are in the works.
okay, all right.
You can just cut that part out.
No worries, no worries. Okay,
Mm.
okay. In terms of, I guess, if folks wanted to get in touch with you to support like what you're building and kind of just link up with you in general, what's the best way to contact you?
Sure. Diasporadistrict.com is a website where you can register immediately. You want to contact me. Diaspora District on Instagram. Manal Al-Ansi 1 on LinkedIn.
Okay,
And the last name is AL-ANSI 1. And or you can email me, manal@diasporadistrict.com. We're pretty
Awesome.
consistent.
awesome. This is more of a personal question. What's the next 3 to 5 years look like for you? What would you like to see happen?
Diaspora District will be an evident movement. I
Okay.
won't have to tell people it's more than a conference, it's a movement, because they're going to be part of the movement.
Yeah,
And I will just be even more locked in with myself and my creator. And life is going to continue to be good, even
Awesome.
when it's chaotic.
awesome. Cool.
Thank
cool.
you so much.
Yeah, no, thank you. Do you have any plans to do anything like within the U.S. Post the summer?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Diaspora District, there's so many things. I have to watch how I say things because there's so many
Okay.
things in the works right now.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
I will say, save the date, July 25th, 2026. Diaspora District has launched Global Diaspora Day.
Okay.
And it will be in Atlanta, Georgia.
Let's go.
We
Okay.
are, yes, we are so excited. We have
Yes.
a lot of local folks who are very excited as
Okay.
well.
We here.
I'm gonna circle back
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything I'm holding back, I'm
Yeah.
letting loose on the camera next time. I just don't want to, speak too soon.
Yeah.
But please save the dates. This is the Global Diaspora Day initiative that we're launching at Diaspora District. It is very powerful. We are working with different governments across the world, across the states.
It's awesome.
It's going to be worthwhile. And I believe we are going to have a summit of sorts the day before on the 24th.
Okay.
This is very unbaked, but what is baked is that July 25th.
Okay.
Mark it on your calendars. We need to celebrate together
Awesome.
as a global Black community.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, no, I'm excited. Part of like the whole Africans in Tech piece, and we've had a lot of folks, not just who are African, also Pan-Africanists in general. I think as Black community, the way that you put it, it's perfectly, suitable because we we may be from different parts of the world, but at the end of the day, like a lot of us struggle. Our struggles are very similar, and we faced a lot of the same challenges. I think there's a home for you for those who are interested in going back and building. So whether that's in Africa, which is where our focus is, or whether, as you mentioned, Brazil, or whether it's somewhere in the Caribbeans, America's not the end all be all.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what up, fam? This is Lebbie, host of Africans in Tech, where we're building bridges and shaping futures in tech. Just a quick reminder for those who've not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. You can catch all of our content, including our whiteboard sessions, where you'll find our full-length videos on our channel. And hit that notification bell, fam. All right?